we get the sugar cane. This is the sugar cane. Then we squeeze it. We get the juice. So we squeeze the sugar cane. We get the juice in this kind of can right here. Okay. After that, we put the juice on this kind of oven right here, and then we boil it for about 8 hours, non-stopping. 8 hours, okay? 50 liters of sugarcane juice. Okay, after that it's gonna be boiling. It's gonna be losing liquids. After it loses the liquids, we're gonna get the molasses. This is what we wanted to get, the molasses. Okay, so we put 50 liters right there, and it's gonna finish with about 20 liters.
I'm
Okay.
not staying 8 hours to see it.
No, we're not gonna stay 8 hours.
Just saying.
No, we're not gonna stay 8 hours to do that. No, we're 8 hours, we get the molasses, and after that, we dry the molasses for about 4 hours. We put it on this kind of molds right here, and then after that, we get this. This is the final product. This is what we wanted to get. Okay? So the process is like this. We squeeze the sugar cane, we put it on the fire for about 8 hours, and after that, we get about 20 liters of molasses. We start with finish, and it's gonna finish with 20. After we get the molasses, we put it on the mold, and after that, solidify and became this. This is the tapa de dulce, or the sugar cane, it's brown sugar cane, okay? And then after that, after we get the sugar cane tap, we sell it or we use it at home. This is brown sugar. Brown sugar, actually, the real color is like this, right? It's brown. The one you get in the supermarket, the refined sugar, is because they add some products and some chemicals that it turn into white color. So this is the healthy one, right? Because it's totally natural. It's coming directly from the sugar cane. Okay, as I mentioned before, we use this to some of our traditional dishes in Costa Rica. For example, we make something which is called agua dulce. It's basically brown sugar. We add some hot water and we mix it up and we make this kind of drink, which is like a tea. Also, my grandma, as I said before, she prepares a dish which is called ayote en miel. So she get the pumpkin, she boil it, and then she add this, and it's gonna taste very sweet. And we eat it as a dessert. Those are some of the dishes we prepare with this. And also we prepare something else which is called chirrite. Have you heard about the chirrite? No?
No.
Chirrite is a liquor. It's a liquor that we also call it contrabando. You know why it's called contrabando?
Illegal.
Because it's illegal to sell it in the supermarket, right? We have it over here. Don't tell anyone. Tell the police. So we prepare also the contrabando or chirrite, also using the sugarcane tap, the sugarcane. So this area is what we call ¿cómo se llama? Corral. Corral is basically an area where you take the animals, right?
Right.
Well, we have this corral prepared to have this small presentation, and on that way you can see how we squeeze the sugar cane and we produce the sugar cane tap. Okay? So now my friend Domingo is gonna show us how we squeeze the sugar cane. Okay, it's very well squeezed. You touch it, you can notice that there is almost no juice right there.
So can you dry that and use it for firewood?
Well, we use it for the fire right here.
Oh, okay.
So my friend Domingo also, he dry it up and he uses it for a fire.
Oh, that's all dry?
Yeah, that's all dry, yeah. They are also used in the farms. Sometimes they chop it off and they use it as a compost for the products they grow. And sometimes also they even give it to the cows, to the animals. So they like to eat it, to the pigs. Uh-huh.
It's not too hard for them to eat, no?
No, they chop it off a lot.
Oh.
Uh-huh. And then they mix it up and they eat it.
Not so bad.
See?
I've never seen that.
Also, do you remember the big factory El Ingenio we saw on the way? Some factories, they use this as a biofuel. Uh-huh, biofuel. Okay, so we're ready. Squeeze some few small pieces of sugar cane. As you can see, we got a lot of the juice. Lots of juice.
I'll take a pic. A lot of juices.
Lots of the
A lot
juice.
of juice off that little freaking thing.
It's quite bad.
I never seen it grow like that. I wouldn't have thought it had that much juice, would you?
Very sweet. All right. So this is how it works. So we get the juice. We got about 50 liters. We take it right over there. We boil it for about 8 hours. After that, we get the melaza. We put it right on the molds. We dry it out for about 4 hours. And after that, we get the tapa de dulce. And after that, we just use the tapa de dulce for our traditional dishes. Okay? So now the plan is going to be like this. If you take a look, there is an entrance right there. That entrance, we call it a manga. That's how we call it in Costa Rica, manga. Okay? So manga is basically for the animals, for the cows
I
to
was
go
gonna say,
through.
that's how they get the cows to their death. I don't know.
Sometimes, well, the cows go over there, and also right at the end there is a door to separate the cows. Also, sometimes the farmers, they use the manga to vaccinate the cows, right? So now the plan is going to be like this. We're gonna cross by, we're gonna get to the other side, and then there is gonna be some seats like these ones, and there is gonna be a table and a board. And you're gonna find on the board a small cup and also a cocoa bean. So we're gonna walk through there and then get to the other side and take a seat. Now, in this area, we have 3 tables. This one is the one for the coffee. That one right there on the left is for all products are coming from cacao for chocolate. And this one is from, all products are coming from sugarcane, okay? So my friend Domingo is going to prepare some coffee for us, okay? So this is the way how we like to prepare coffee in Costa Rica. This is our coffee maker. Have you seen it before? Probably you have seen it before many times. We call this a chorreador. It's very simple to prepare coffee with this. So what we do, this is a cotton filter. What we do, we add about 4 full spoons of coffee, okay? And then we add some hot water. And that's the way how we like to prepare coffee in Costa Rica. Why? Because in this way, the flavor is better. Flavor of coffee. It gives the natural oils and sugar from the bean, and it tastes so good, okay? So later on, in case you want to try some coffee, you can come over here, get a spoon, get a cup. We have some sugar right here, and you can try coffee, okay? In case you want to try some coffee later on, once I finish my presentation. The coffee we grow in Costa Rica is called Arabica. That's the species, right? And it grows better in the highlands, in the cloud forest. So once we get in the cloud forest, if you go, for example, to Monteverde, to Alajuela, Naranjo, in those areas you can get a very good quality of coffee, okay? So and that's the species of coffee growing here. It's called Arabica. All right. So right in this area, we have everything which is coming from cacao, from chocolate, right? So this is the fruit. Have you seen it before? Yeah, have you seen it before? Okay, this is the fruit. So we open the fruit, and inside could be over 40 seeds. So what we do, we get the seeds, and after that we put it on the sunlight, we dry it up, and after that we take it to this area, we roast it for about 20 minutes, and then we get the roasted cocoa bean, which is the one you have right next to the cup, okay? And after that, the cocoa bean is ready to start to produce whatever you need from cocoa. Okay, you can eat it. So if you squeeze it, if you twist it a little bit, you're gonna feel it, and then after you feel it, you're gonna find the cocoa bean inside. This is 100% chocolate, right? Which it means that it's bitter. Okay, but it tastes, I like it. I don't know. I like how it tastes like.
Is it bitter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's good. I like it.
No, this is on todas.
Como algo extraterrestre.